The people I meet are working 60 hours a week who barely have health insurance. They tell me their problems. I pick up ideas about what I need to be doing in Washington.
I think it's absolutely tragic that Republicans are tying the resolution of maybe the most difficult issue in American politics, immigration, to support for Ukraine and Israel. Vladimir Putin is delighting right now in Republicans' insistence that we get a deal on immigration reform. And if we don't, then they are going to allow Vladimir Putin to march into Ukraine and perhaps into Europe. I think this is one of the most dangerous moments that I've ever faced in American politics. And I wish Republicans weren't holding Israel aid and aid to Ukraine hostage to the resolution of immigration reform. That being said, we are still in the room trying to deal with Republican demands. We are not going to put Donald Trump's immigration policies into statute. We're not going to do that. That would be bad for the country.
Now let's talk about the terror watch list, because we're also keeping track of that. Let's start in 2019.
Okay, so this, Brian, is what a policy looks like. This is what a policy looks like. Fiscal year 2019. And then you can draw a bright line with things changing in that policy and how it grew. Terror watch list.
New president.
Attempts to cross the border, and it is exploding. This is exponential growth of people, and they may have wanted to get arrested or not. We don't know. These are people that were encountered and arrested who were on the watch list.
The Homeland Security Secretary was asked, once they came across and you got them, what happened to them? I don't know, was his answer, Mayorkas.
Of course, this is a crisis moment for Ukraine. Ukraine is running out of ammunition, and if we don't solve this in the next few weeks, Vladimir Putin is going to have an opening to march through the Ukrainian lines to make a move on Kyiv, threatening all of Europe. So this has to be resolved right now, which is why Republicans have to be reasonable. We are not going to solve the entire problem of immigration between now and the end of the year, but we can make a down payment.
You look at the poll numbers. The latest Wall Street Journal poll shows a whopping 64% of people disapprove of President Biden's handling of the border. Does that add pressure on Democrats to get something done here? Well,
listen, I'm not paying attention to the politics here. What I know is that the future of the world is at stake. If we fail, if Republicans don't get reasonable in the next 24 to 48 hours, Russia is going to march into Ukraine. China is going to be given a green light to invade Taiwan. The world for my children is fundamentally different under that scenario. The United States' security is at risk. So I am just beside myself that Republicans are playing games with the security of the world.
Had an extra $60 billion in aid change the outcome of this war, or will it just allow Ukraine to continue with the status quo?
It can change the outcome of this war, because at the very same time that we are making a renewed commitment to Ukraine, Russia's ability to continue to fight this war is in jeopardy.
War is peace.